Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to start a new topic. The topic's name is Unke Munke Timpettu. Unke Timpettu. Okay. This is a new topic. Unke Munke Timpettu. Okay. So we are going to start this lesson. Unke Munke Timpettu. See. It will be a fantastic birthday this year, I said in a mocking tone. What is meant by mocking? Making fun of. Making fun of. So in mocking tone, it will be, he said, it will be a fantastic birthday this year. All I will get is a pair of shoes and a hand knitted pullover. हैंड निटेड पुलोवर में ये करने के लिए वो हाथ से बुना हुआ और हैंड निटेड पुलोवर and shoes. I had asked for a table tennis set, but my mother said it is totally out of the question this year. What he asked, a table tennis set, but his mother said that it is totally out of the question this year. My friend Muk looked at me thoughtfully. My friend Muk looked at me thoughtfully. He drew a bit closer and said, well, Rohan, I don't say I believe in it, but my cousin said it works. And there is no harm trying, don't you think? Trying what? I asked. Well, my cousin said, if you really want something badly, all you have to do is to run around a banyan tree at midnight and chant 17 times Unke Munke Timpettu. ये क्या है? सी दिस इज अ वेरी फन. ओके, उसके कजिन ने उसको बताया इफ यू रियली वांट समथिंग बैडली, तुमको चाहिए ही बिल्कुल, ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज टू रन अराउंड अ बनियन ट्री. बनियन ट्री को गोल गोल घूमो. ओके, द पिक्चर इज गिवन. आई विल शो यू द पिक्चर. एट मिडनाइट, मिडनाइट शाम को नहीं, सुबह नहीं, दोपहर नहीं, मिडनाइट को आप राउंड एंड राउंड बनियान ट्री को करेंगे और चैंट 17 टाइम्स, 17 टाइम्स आपको बोलना है उनके मुनके टिम्पट्टू, उनके मुनके टिम्पट्टू. So 17 times this you have to chant. I desperately wanted my wish to come true. मुझे तो ऐसे लगता था, मेरी विश desperately लगता था कि मेरी विश कंप्लीट होनी चाहिए. Still I asked, any why 17 times and why at midnight? तो भी मैंने पूछा 17 टाइम्स से क्यों और मिडनाइट को ही क्यों करना. Don't ask me, replied Muk. Muk ने बोला, don't ask me. 17 times से क्यों, midnight को क्यों, so don't ask me. Who was my best friend? That is how it is done, I suppose. Why not try it? I will not do any harm. It would not do any harm. So why हम ट्राई करेंगे, कुछ हार्म तो नहीं होगा. मिडनाइट को बस ऐसे घूमना है और 17 टाइम्स उनके मुनके टिम्पट को बोलना है. So it's very interesting. See. I thought it was all nonsense. लेकिन मुझे लगा ये तो सब nonsense की बातें हैं. Besides, I couldn't think of any banyan tree in our neighborhood. There was one in old Mrs. Brewer's garden. एक ओल्ड था, लेकिन वो मिसेस ब्रूवर्स के गार्डन में था बनियान ट्री. बट हु डेयर टू एंटर हर गार्डन. लेकिन ऐसे डेयरिंग कौन करेगा टू एंटर गार्डन. But who dared to enter her garden? Not me, and not at midnight. Mrs. Brewer had been the principal of our school till last year. One look from her piercing pale green eyes was enough to silence bullies like Rinku Lal of class 10th. I had seen it happen with my own eyes. I had seen it happen with my own eyes. Forget it, I said. However, the thought kept chanting me till the day before my birthday, and I just could not think of anything else. Okay, I said the Mook, if you come along with me, I will go to Mrs. Brewer's garden tonight and do it. Okay. Okay, I said to Mook, if you come along with me, I will go to Mrs. Brewer's garden tonight and do it. Mook ने उसको कहा, I will come with you tonight and I will do it. Why should I come along? तो उसके पीछे मैं क्यों आई आउट साथ में? Why should I come along? Ask Mook. I have no secret wish. मुझे तो ऐसी कोई विश नहीं है. तुम्हारी wish है. See the banyan tree and both the friends are there. See, look at this picture. Okay, so both the friends were there under the banyan tree. So he asked, why should I come along? Asked Mook. I have no secret wish. Come on, let us go and wish for my table tennis set. So at 10 minutes to 12, Mook and I met at the back of old Mrs. Brewer's garden. We climbed and sat on the boundary wall. We looked down into the garden, which lay dark and silent in the dim light of the moon. And there was a banyan tree, its aerial roots swaying in the gentle breeze of the light. We jumped down, reached the tree, and looked around carefully. Imagine if she is awake. I whispered and pointed at Mrs. Brewer's house. Nobody is awake at this ghostly hour of the night. Hissed Mook. Now get going, run. Nobody is awake at this ghostly hour. Midnight is the ghostly hour, he is saying. So कोई जगह नहीं होगा at this ghostly hour of the night. Hissed Mook. Now get going, run. I ran as fast as I could, chanting unke munke timpittu, unke munke timpittu. I wish my wish is coming true. मुझे लगता है कि मेरी wish सच होनी चाहिए. Over and over again, I felt a bit scared. थोड़ा सा मैं डरा हुआ था. I felt a bit scared. That was why I tried to get it over quickly and increase my speed. I increased the chanting too, and all the while I went on listening to the sounds of the night. A crackle here, a swish there. Okay, a crackle here, a swish there. Suddenly, a ferocious bark tore the stillness of the night. I froze inside Mrs. Brewer's house. Lights flashed on the back door was pushed open. Who is there? Called Mrs. Brewer. Answer or I will send the dog at you. So suddenly a ferocious bark toward the stillness of the night. Ferocious bark, कुत्ता भौंकने लगा. I froze inside Mrs. Brewer's house. Lights flashed on the black back door was pushed open. Who is there? Call Mrs. Brewer. Answer or I will send the dog at you. कौन है वहां पे? आंसर करो नहीं तो मैं ये डॉग को छोड़ दूंगी. Mook, Mook, I mumbled. Say something. But Mook was climbing up the tree. When I saw Mrs. Brewer bend down to unleash the dog, I pleaded, please don't send the dog at us. I will explain everything if you let me. So Mook उनको रिक्वेस्ट करने लगा मिसेस ब्रोवर को, don't send the dog. I request you, don't send the dog. I will tell you, I will explain you everything if you let me. Speak out soon, Mrs. Brewer shouted. Okay. Speak out soon, Mrs. Brewer shouted. I told her everything. I feared she might not believe me, but she listened to me without interruption. She just looked at me with the hard light green eyes of hers, as if she was trying to see right into my heart. So she asked finally, and you believe in Unke Munke Timbuktu, do you think it will be help? I dropped my head and said softly, I hope it will. Okay, so she asked finally, and you believe in Unke Munke Timbuktu? So finally उन्होंने सब बताया उनको. So she is asking, you are believing in Unke Munke Timbuktu? So I dropped my head and said softly, I hope it will. Well, she remembered, she returned, if you believe so, go and finish your rounds. She turned saying, and while leaving, would you mind using the front gate? So उन्होंने कहा, you can go. She turned saying that, while leaving, would you mind using the front gate? I did finish the remaining 6 rounds and left her garden using the front gate. I swore that I would never return. मैंने जो 6 राउंड होने थे, out of 17 6 राउंड बचे थे, that I have completed. I swore that I would never return. So and then the great moment came. I opened my gifts, rejoiced over my new pair of shoes and the hand-knitted pullover, and then my eyes fell on a parcel, a big parcel. मैंने राउंड पूरे किए, मैं गया घर पे. I opened all the gifts that I got on my birthday, and then my eyes fell on a parcel. It was a big parcel. I had never received such a big parcel earlier. मैंने ऐसा I had never received such a big parcel. इसके पहले मैंने इतना बड़ा पार्सल रिसीव नहीं किया था. To Rohan Khanna, I read. मैंने पढ़ा to Rohan Khanna from Unke Munke Timbuktu. ऐसे लिखा था उस पे. To नीचे Rohan Khanna, I read from Unke Munke Timbuktu. I stared at Mook. मैंने मुक की तरफ देखा and he looked as surprised as I was. फिर इतने सरप्राइज हो गए. My mother asked, who is Unke Munke Timbuktu? So हम दोनों एक रोहन, मैं और मेरा फ्रेंड, हम दोनों स्टेयर एक दूसरे की तरफ देखने लगे. And my mother asked me, who is Unke Munke Timbuktu? Isn't that an unusual name? Yes, I said, very unusual indeed. इतना unusual name है, कैसा नाम है? Unke Munke Timbuktu. So she asked, so isn't that unusual name? Yes, I said, very unusual indeed. Yeah, सही में ये unusual name है. I bent over the parcel and began to unpack it. I removed the string, the paper impatiently. जल्दी फटाफट impatient हो गया था मैं. फटाफट strings remove किए, paper हटाया. Finally, I removed the colorful gift. wrapping and found a table tennis set. It was not a brand new table tennis set, but it was a fabulous one. Oh, wow, I whispered, just wow. Okay, I whispered, just wow. Till today, Mook swears he has nothing to do with it. And so do my parents. I wondered if old Mrs. Brewer was responsible for the surprise. Till Mook, he didn't want to do don't want to do anything with it, and so do my parents. I wondered if old Mrs. Brewer was responsible for the surprise. मुझे ऐसे लगा, I wondered that the old Mrs. Brewer was responsible for the surprise. I wondered for a very long time. One day I gathered up all the courage. I possessed and went to meet Mrs. Brewer. I used the front gate and rang the bell. I had gone over my lines 100 times, but when she looked down on me with her pale green eyes, I felt my heart sink and my courage vanish, and all I could do was stutter like an idiot. So I have gathered but I didn't get the confidence. I just felt my heart sink and my courage vanish. So my courage vanished. Courage ही चला गया बोलने का. होता है ना कभी कभी. Sometimes you people come with very enthusiasm, and before anyone you feel very nervous, and you feel that your courage vanish. Okay. So these things will happen. It will happen with anybody. Okay. So same thing happened with this boy. So I could do a stutter like an idiot. Stutter, idiot जैसे बोलने लगते हो, कुछ utter करते हो, कुछ रुक जाते हो. Sometimes you are taking pause, and so it feel like you are taking pause, or you are repeating the same word like this. So I think this happened too. Yeah. So here I had wished to somebody over for tea today, and here you are. Now, isn't it a perfect example of unke munke timputtu? I had wished to have somebody over for tea today, and here you are. मुझे ऐसे wish हो रहा था, somebody over for the tea today, and you came. So now, is it a perfect example of unke munke timputtu? She smiled and she looked so different, almost human. From that day onwards, Mook and I went to see old Mrs. Brewer quite often. Not only because she made the best tea and had the best cookies, but no, we went because we like her. Mook, or whatever the author and his friend Mook, they were going to Mrs. Brewer's. She's very quite often. Not only because she made the best tea, वो कैसे best tea बनाते थे, best cookies बनाते, but we are going to meet her because we liked her, because they liked her, Mrs. Brewer. And then we had one thing in common. एक common चीज जो थी वो क्या थी? We all believed in unke munke timputtu. One common thing that Mrs. Grover also, I and Mook, we believed in unke munke timputtu. So this is the lesson, this is the topic, unke munke timputtu. See, this is a very funny story. Okay. Unke munke timputtu. Children used to do this. So many children used to do the funny things. Okay. ऐसे करके ऐसे होता है. So believe that, okay, तुम ऐसा करो. That's why the kids are doing. They want something, their wish, they want to complete it. That's why at the midnight they were going round and round to the banyan tree and chanting that 17 times that unke munke timputtu, so their wish will complete soon. Okay, so this type so many children are doing. Okay, this type, but it is only for fun. Okay. So we have finished here unke munke Timbuktu. Understood? So very small lesson, only so you have to read this lesson. Understood? Reading is very important. Just go on reading. Every lesson, every poem you have to recite. Okay? So what is your homework? Your homework is not read this lesson. Read the lesson unke munke Timbuktu. Okay? So we'll stop here. We'll see the topic in the next video. Okay? Bye.